What is good, Gray Gang? I don't want to make this video too bad or anything, but we had a loss. I can definitely say 10 minutes ago, she was alive. 10 minutes later, she's now gone. I'll give y'all a real quick look. Just close your eyes for like the next 5 seconds if you don't want to see. Tater is no longer with us. Okay, you can look now. So this is going to be an interesting video for a lot of reasons. One of those reasons is because Tater still has 2 kids back here, which kind of like to drink milk. About 26 hours ago, I noticed that Tater was kind of being lethargic and kind of hanging out away from everyone else. So at that point, I walked up to her. I tried to see what was wrong, if anything was wrong. At that point, I couldn't tell anything. I figured she might have been bloated because goats do get bloated very often. And because of that, I put some water next to her and I gave her some baking soda. Baking soda, if they eat that, it does it like, I don't know. It does something chemically and kind of stops the bloating. I woke up this morning, came in here, checked on her first thing. She wasn't looking any better. Got up with some goat experts. They told me that the baking soda should be a good idea. I gave her a little bit of what's called vegetable oil. And then I also gave her a little bit of stool softener. Gotta be careful with that though. My friend's dog OD'd on stool softener. True story.
Can they really do that?
His did. But I know for a fact that she did not OD on stool softener, so we can just X that out of the equation. Also done was I rubbed her good, try to, you know, push out some of the gas. Long story short, guys, she just didn't make it. And there's really not much else I could have done about it. Cause of death, bloating. And if you don't really know what that is, what exactly causes a goat to bloat? Maybe they got into some new grass, didn't agree with them. Ate too much too fast, overeating, any of that could cause it. They can look at a carrot the wrong way and they'll get bloated and possibly die. It's really just a toss up, guys. Whenever you look up on Google, do goats die often? It literally says that's the nature of the animal, okay? I'm not gonna act like I'm a goat expert. Everything I'm telling y'all is either straight off Google or straight off of a goat expert. But long story short, guys, I don't want to make this a super sad video or anything. It's kind of just part of the process. Goats are gonna die, animals are gonna die, everything dies eventually. Let's go ahead, commence the funeral, and then we'll get up a game plan for her 2 babies, which we kind of have to figure something out with. We're here today to recognize the life and non-life of Tater the goat. She's been alive for, well, she was alive for about 2 years, but we gotta remember the bright side. She had about 4 or 5 kids. Maybe more, I don't know.
Is it okay if you can see my shadow?
Yeah, it's alright. Makes it look like someone else here. She done her part, I guess some would say. Some would say she didn't serve her part because her part was meant to stay here till the end of the time. I'm sorry, guys, but if you think that, that's just wrong. Goats don't live forever. Goats die often. Obviously, we didn't want her to die, but it kind of just happened. I gotta restart, dude. How do you do a funeral? I don't know how to do this. I've never done a funeral. Well, yeah, I have. I done one for Boone. I done one for Pepperoni, but it turned out he didn't die.
Almost Steve.
Almost Sheba too. What else died? I ain't had that much die. A bunch of chickens.
Yeah.
I'm not a complete death wizard, okay? Everything I touch doesn't die. Only about 50%.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's alright. Dude, you got to get out. You can't be trying to drink milk. That's not your mom either. I think she was in heat when she died too, which probably didn't help the whole scenario at all. But anyways, guys, life must move on. Not only for me, not only for you guys, but for everybody, including all the other goats, which loved her and was around her every day, her kids, her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, and Steve, which she had attacked multiple times.
She's a good mom.
She was a good mom, and she done her part. Unfortunately, it's just time for her to go. Mother Nature just kicked her out of the lobby.
Coronavirus. She didn't wear a mask.
Her ping was over 200. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and we'll get her done.
There at radio.
Okay guys, so here's the thing. With the little ones, they're about a month old. They are eating grass and they are eating grain. So worst case scenario, we don't give them any milk or anything. They'll still be okay. They would still make it. However, just in case, we're gonna go to Tractor Supply and get them some milk. If they don't want it, they can always just like, not drink it, I guess. Alright guys, here's what's happening. We had the money, they had the stuff, we gave them the money, they gave us the stuff. That stuff being, I don't know what is this. Goat Kid Milk Replacer. We also got these two because, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. They're gonna suck out of this because that's how they get milk, I guess. Now, here's the instructions. What are the instructions? I don't understand this. They need to make this more simple. We need to mix 12 ounces of warm water to 2 ounces of this stuff.
This smells like protein, like that we would drink to work out with. Come smell this.
What kind of cup is that?
It's an actual drinking cup. So I don't know what 2 ounces is gonna look like.
So if I learned anything in science, it's displacement.
It's nice funnel you got there.
Muy nice. This is nasty, dude.
Wait till it gets on your hands. It's so sticky.
Well, I guess that's good for that one.
Should be. I think we got more on the back of the truck than in the bottle.
Whichever goat gets this, it's gonna be a little bit hyperdrive.
This one's gonna be like the roided out goat. Ew. At least it's not skunk pee.
True. They call him the milkman. I'm just kidding. Nobody calls him that. Here's the hard thing, though. It's going to be tough catching them and feeding them the first time. After that, I think it'll be a whole lot easier. They might even come up to me because they'll know we have milk. Okay, here is the plan, guys. We're going to try to herd them up in the house because, well, that's our best chance of catching. All right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go out there and try to herd them back. And if they come this way, you just try to push them in there.
I got Cluck Norris on my side. Chad's got one thing on the mind right now.
This may be a lot easier than I thought. Hold up, I'll help you. Oh, gosh.
Steve to the rescue.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. Good job, Steve. Good job, Steve.
Get the other one, Steve.
I am your mother. See how it goes. Bet I got milk dripping down my arm, don't I?
You do.
I'm just gonna be honest. Ah! How do you get it to start drinking milk?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to take a real nice shower after this. It's gonna look like I got a haircut. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you loud and clear. Still got a piece of grass in his mouth. Ain't spit it out yet. Dude, your breath stinks, bro. You need to get a toothbrush. Now we need to name it. We've actually never named this one. It's a girl.
Tater the second. After her mom.
Tater Jr.
Tater and 9mm.
The one with white on it, its name's 9mm.
Well, first time feeding a goat like that.
We both acquired enough fur.
You know what SpongeBob episode where there's like shaving Sandy in the winter?
Yeah.
Closest thing to it.
Pretty much.
Hey Chad, you want their milk?
The hard part isn't so much catching them, which is still really hard. The hard part's making them drink, and that's really tough.
You have to flip them upside down.
Yeah. It is the next day. Today is the day that, you know, we're supposed to feed the goats again. This time, they may be a little bit more used to us, but probably not a lot. I talked to the expert, and he said it'd probably take maybe 2 or 3 times of giving them milk before they truly understand it's milk, and then after that, they're literally just gonna run at me and expect milk every time I walk out here. Another thing I was actually thinking about last night is how easy Tater's death could have been looked at a fat L. But then I reframed it a little bit, and I realized that it can actually be turned into a win. Of course, we did lose Tater, and no one wanted that, but at the same time, that is the nature of how goats live and die. And now we're gonna get to form a closer and more emotional bond with Tater Jr. and 9mm. So there's good in every situation. You just have to reframe it and find it. But now we do have a problem because we can't find Tater Jr. or 9mm. I mean, we got the whole other clan. We just can't find them two. These two's kind of in an argument right now because they both had the same girlfriend. 9mm, come here, 9mm. Our main objective here is try to push them up there with the big goat. I need me a good herd dog. I mean, Steve's pretty epic, but he's a guard dog, not a herd dog. Well, you're both. Ow! I just got hit in the head with a tree. Goat herd on my shoe. Let's try to feed him first. It's alright, Tater Jr. It's alright, Tater Jr. Just drink the bottle. It's alright, Tater Jr. This is good. This is good, boy. It's a good boy. There she goes. Now she's starting to suck on it. Yeah. There we go. This is a lot of progress here. Y'all can see she's sucking on the milk. Oh, we got it. We got a little goat. Now that we got Tater Jr. out here, we'll give her milk a little bit longer. Just keep giving her about as much milk as she'll drink. She needs about 8 ounces each sitting. If she can drink half that bottle, that's about good. It may not seem like much, but with that goat sucking just a few times, that's a really big step up, and that means we're basically over halfway there. The battle is like 80% over. All we gotta do now is just make sure she tries to drink more. Yeah, we just chilling, ain't that right? Ain't that right, Tater Jr.?